94XO, it's Moni XO, and I get to sit with the founder of Dre Day TV. His name is Andre. Make sure you guys stay tuned. You're watching 94XO. So how did your love for being a comedic actor come about? Because I don't want to say you're just a comedian, because you do skits and whatnot on YouTube and on your pages, but like, where did it start? When did you realize like, oh, I'm good at this?
It took me a while to realize I was good at it, because I've been doing it since I was 17. So like, even when we was younger, we used to do skits on YouTube, stuff like that, and it would blow up 400, 500,000 views. But it wasn't until I got older and I connected the two, like the same things Eddie Murphy and them do, acting, doing comedy, because I'm like, damn, you love to do that, and you've been doing that since you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. You could do that just like, because I was always so caught up in watching everybody else do it. Even though I was on YouTube, even though I was doing it, I would still be watching everybody else do it, even seeing them in movies and be like, oh, that's tight, how they, not realizing you got the ability to do that too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually until I was about 24, 25, I realized like, you could do the same thing too. You've been doing it your whole life, so it took me a while to realize it though.
Yeah, and I think also you being able to have like the advantage of using TikTok a lot, like we can go more in depth with that, but using that platform to help build like your fan base up has been like super dope, like seeing like your growth. So like how has that been though? Because TikTok is different than YouTube. You got so much time to create something compared to TikTok, where it's now what, 60 seconds?
60 seconds,
you can go. So like how has that been for you when it comes to creating like these skits and whatnot?
So TikTok helped me out a lot, because it went from me saying, okay, I could do this, because I was always in a comedy group. Whenever we did videos, YouTube, stuff like that, I was always in a group with everybody.
Some real stuff.
Yeah, I was always in a group with them. So it went from me being in a group with everybody to saying, can I do this by myself, just me? Will they find just me in the video, just my own ideas, me expressing myself, will they find that funny? So once I got on TikTok, and because of Instagram, how Instagram works is if you're not in the algorithm, your stuff not really gonna do too great. Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna limit your outreach. So I was still getting a good amount of traction on Instagram, stuff like that. But once I got on TikTok, and then I started seeing my views go up, followers go up, 1 million views, 2 million, 3 million, then it hit me like, wow, you actually can do this. You are good at this. So then it becomes like a confidence thing. It's like a confidence builder, and you like start believing in yourself even more. And then once you start, and then it made me realize too, like once I started posting videos on TikTok, old YouTube fans start finding me on TikTok, and then they comment like, what is this, Dre from High Life Comedy? Bro, I've been watching you since I was a kid. And then it's like, wow, okay, you supposed to be doing this. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So TikTok really helped me as far as like a confidence builder, let me know like, okay, this is what you're supposed to be doing.
You know, it's funny that you would see people like when they went viral, and you're like, how did they go viral? You know, like you said, like they start off on one platform and everybody starts following the others. But like for it to actually happen to you, because you know that back in we'd be like, that stuff is fake, you know? But for it to actually happen to you, it's like, dang, like this stuff be real.
It be real, and it's crazy because it's like, it's been happening to me since I was 17. We hit 1 million views on YouTube when I was 17, 18. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's been happening to me, but I'm so like, and I don't even want to sound like, I'm so humble to where it's like, I don't even see because I just always look at myself as, I'm just Andre. Like even when other people see me, Dre Day TV, even when they was doing the High Life Comedy videos, I was in college and people was coming up to me and, oh, I seen you on YouTube, bro, you famous. And I just always like, bro, I'm not. It always been like, bro, chill, I'm not famous. Like, don't do that. Like, this, not that. Because I don't really like all the attention and stuff. So that's what it be though.
I would say, I think another thing, I could be wrong, but what that keeps you more humble is that you're a family man. So like, how do you find that balance of your daughter and your now wife, maintaining family life at home, but then being this funny guy that everybody knows?
It's a challenge, and it's something I'm still working on, because it's like, my whole thing is like, I'm constantly trying to work and stuff like that. So it's like, I'll be missing out on a lot of time with my daughter and stuff because I'm so focused on Dre Day TV. And then it's like, I be having to remind myself it's for her. So it's like, and then it's like, if I get around her too much, I start to feel guilty, because it's like, I'm not doing enough for you. I just look at her and she's just so beautiful and I just love her, and it's just like, I got to get back to this Dre Day TV stuff for you. So it's like, it's a balance of trying to like still make sure I give my wife her time, still make sure I'm doing this Dre Day TV stuff, still make sure I'm staying on top of everything I need to stay on top of, but still making sure that they know that I love them and it's all for them. So it just be like I'm still at a stage where I'm still trying to balance it, and I know as I grow as a comedian, it's gonna get even harder trying to balance it, because there's gonna be times to where I know I'm gonna be out on the road doing stand-up and going for a whole weekend and doing the shows, but I have to remind myself that it's for them. If I put in the work now and go as hard as I can now, later on down the road, I can spend as much time as I want with them, because I'll already be established and did what I need to do financially for them. So I be having to keep that in the back of my head.
Well, I applaud your wife, because just being in the entertainment industry, period, like I always say that, yes, it's hard for us that are in this field, but I always say the people that are actually behind us supporting us, like I feel like it's 10 times harder for them, because it's things that they may not understand, because they don't see it every day. They don't talk to these people. They don't have to like you entertain these people all the time. So I think like that's just dope to just have somebody like that, especially at a young age, you know.
Yeah, right.
Because you know nowadays.
Yeah, they'd be like, you ain't spending time with me. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
They be on that. Yeah, she definitely understanding, man. She understand where I'm trying to take it, and she be 100%. Like, she help out so much with the baby, and that's all I ask from her. You know what I'm saying? As long as my daughter taken care of, I'm gonna take care of everything else.
Yeah.
So,
now, what's the difference between being funny and actually being a comedian? Because I think a lot of people get it mixed up with, oh, I'm funny, I could be a comedian.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm funny, but I can't be a comedian.
I hear a lot of people like come to me now they say I'm doing comedy, and they tell me like I could be a comedian, and I'm just like, nah, for the longest I felt like I couldn't even classify myself as a comedian until I got on stage. And until you get on stage and you like really like express yourself and you do those set jokes and it's different punchlines and you gotta wait for the audience to laugh, and there's so much stuff that tie into that, then you can call yourself a comedian. You gotta earn that. Like, just posting a funny video on Instagram, you can't say, oh, I'm just this comedian, because it's like, that ain't all comedy is. Comedy is so much more in depth than just getting on video, because you can film a video by yourself and nobody's around you, nobody watching. You could be as funny as you want to be, you could be yourself, but to go on stage and still be yourself and still make people laugh, I feel like that's what really classifies you as a comedian.
Now, if you had to choose, would you rather be known as a comedic actor where you're only doing YouTube, TikTok, or would you actually prefer to go more into just doing stand-up? You make money with doing both of them, but which one would you prefer?
My whole thing is like, what I have to keep reminding myself and telling myself is that I can't just put myself into these categories, because at the end of the day, I'm a creator. And eventually people will, like, when I get farther down the road in my career, people gonna be able to see that, oh, he could do comedy, but he could also do serious acting. He can also write serious movie scripts. And it's like, this is all, I got it all written down, it's all, but it's like, and as much as I'll try to like put myself into that category of, you're a comedian, I have to remind myself, you're not just a comedian, you are a creator. You know what I mean? You could do anything you want to do. You look at it like, I look at people like Kevin Hart, and that's what I look at comedians like that, because he don't put himself in just one category. He stepped into acting, he write books, podcasts, things like that. Once you put yourself in a category, it's hard to get out of that. And then everybody is saying, once you try to do anything else, people will try to be like, oh, no, that's not you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to put myself in that category where they're like, oh, you just do comedy, bro. Why you trying to step out? No, I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? I can create whatever I put my mind to.
Yeah, one person that came to my mind, not necessarily a comedian, but it's like was Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know, he first started out like he was like known as like the clown, and he was trying to like break out of that, and he was doing like Independence Day and stuff like that. And so where he's at now, so I could see like your mindset being the same way as him, like growing and.
And he was a rapper too, though. Like, he was a goofy rapper. So it's like he just stepped into. That's what you got to do, though. So that way it allows you to create. You know what I'm saying? Let you do more stuff. So. Well,
before we wrap up into the Closer Jar segment, is there anything like that you're currently working on that we can see or hear about, like in the upcoming, I guess, the future?
Yeah.
It's about to be the new year, shoot.
Yeah, well, what I'm working on right now is I'm actually working on my own stand-up, and it's gonna be my own special. And I'm gonna do it all myself. It's gonna be shot all myself. It's gonna be like, it's gonna look like to audience a real special, because it is gonna be a real special. And I said I'm gonna do that because it's like, I hear a lot of people say, and it's in my mind too, oh, one day you're gonna be on Netflix, one day they're gonna give you, why do we feel the need to wait to do that? Why do we have to wait for somebody else to do that for us? Why do I feel the need to wait for Netflix to give me a special when I can shoot my own special right now? We got all the you know what I'm saying, capabilities. We got cameras, we got whatever it is, stuff like that. So that's one thing that I'm gonna be working towards, and I've been working towards. Okay. So it's gonna be big. It's gonna be one of the biggest things for me.
Yeah, you're gonna be booked and busy. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
Now, where can people follow you at? How can they connect with you? Try to book you?
You can find me anywhere on the internet at Dre Day TV. If you go to Dre Day TV, you search me on Google, search me on whatever it is, you're going to see me pop up, and that way you can connect to any of me. You can email me if you want to book me, message me, whatever you're trying to do, but Dre Day TV.
You're going to have them laughing when they Google you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're going to pick 3 questions from my jar.
Okay.
Hopefully they funny questions. No, I'm just playing. They could be anything.
All right. Which foreign language would you like to learn? I would actually like to learn Spanish. Like, I would like to, because one of my favorite people in the world, one of my role models, Kobe Bryant, and he was he knew so many different languages and stuff. And I actually took a lot of Spanish in high school too. So
you want to do comedy in Spanish too?
Not necessarily. I just want to learn it just so I can expand.
I'm just with you.
No, I just want to learn it so that way if I do some a Mexican skit, I can actually talk in Spanish and that it connect with a different crowd.
I'm hollering. All right, next question. I took Spanish. I did not take it serious.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever done? The most ridiculous thing I've ever done.
Let's keep it PG.
PG, I had to think about it. All right, so I was in college and I stayed in this country ass town called Fort Scott. It's 4th of July and I went out there with a whole bunch of friends, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm not the best swimmer, right? But everybody was jumping off the quarry. You know what a quarry is, right? It's it's these high ass rocks, and then you jump off into the water and stuff.
Oh, like in Rolla?
Yeah, it's nighttime though. It's pitch dark outside. Everybody doing it. And I'm just I don't want to be seen as that can't swim, that don't want to do it. But it was a fear thing too. This something you scared of, conquer your fear, just do it. So I jumped in, and when I jumped in, I didn't realize it's pitch dark. You can't see nothing. All you can feel is just water.
Oh my God.
So didn't nobody know I played it off good, but I swam to the top and hurry up and swam to the edge. But it's I like that I do things like that too though, because it's a conquering of your fear. Because on the other side of fear is be the most beautiful stuff for real though. Because I was that's something I did.
He turned this into an inspirational conversation.
You got to. If you're gonna do something stupid, make sure you get a lesson out of it.
He splashed in the water. And then went, oh, well, this was a great experience.
If I would have drowned, it wouldn't have been no Dre Day TV though. If you woke up and you could walk through walls, what's the first thing you do? I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know how to answer that question. It's pointless to walk through a wall. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just some lazy shit.
It's to be nosy.
Yeah, they still gonna see you though. They gonna be you know what I mean? How you get through this wall? But I don't know.
I guess you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, my friend. I had so much fun. I wish you the best with everything. It's gonna be super dope. I'm Moni XO, and we're out. Be easy. It's your girl Moni XO, and you just finished a 94XO interview. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media platforms. Be easy.